welcome back to the course. In the previous lessons, we explored AI fundamentals, prompt engineering, image generation, workflows, and agents. Today we dive into one of the most immediately practical and financially rewarding applications of artificial intelligence. In this lesson, we are going to explore how AI is transforming content creation across every medium, and I will show you specific tools, techniques, and workflows you can start using today to produce professional quality content in a fraction of the time it used to take. Content creation has always been time-consuming. Writing a blog post could take 3 to 5 hours. Creating a video could take an entire day. Producing a podcast involved recording, editing, and publishing across multiple platforms. Designing graphics required specialized skills and expensive software. AI has changed all of this. The same blog post can now be drafted in 20 minutes. A video can be produced in under an hour. A podcast can be edited automatically. Professional graphics can be created by anyone, regardless of design experience. Let us start with written content, since this is where most people begin their AI content journey. The key to using AI for writing is understanding that it is a collaborator, not a replacement. You do not ask AI to write an article from scratch and then publish it unchanged. Instead, you use AI throughout the writing process to accelerate each stage. Research, outlining, drafting, editing, and optimization can all benefit from AI assistance. Here is a workflow that works well for blog posts and articles. Start by asking your AI to research the topic. Provide it with the key points you want to cover and ask it to suggest additional angles you might have missed. Then ask it to create a detailed outline with section headings and key points for each section. Review the outline and adjust it to match your voice and perspective. Next, ask the AI to draft each section one at a time, giving it specific instructions about tone, length, and audience. Review and revise each section as you go. Finally, ask the AI to suggest an SEO-friendly title, meta description, and keywords. This workflow turns a 4-hour task into a 45-minute task while producing content that is genuinely yours. The quality of AI-generated writing depends heavily on the prompts you use. Instead of saying write an article about productivity, try something like this. Write a 1,200-word article about time management techniques for remote workers. Use a conversational but professional tone. Include practical examples and actionable tips. Structure it with clear headings and short paragraphs. Avoid cliches and generic advice. Focus on techniques that are backed by research. This level of specificity produces dramatically better output. For long-form content like ebooks or courses, AI becomes even more valuable. You can use it to generate the initial structure, draft individual chapters, create exercises and summaries, and even format the content for different platforms. A 20,000-word ebook that might have taken a month to write can now be completed in a week, with you spending most of your time on editing, personalization, and quality control rather than drafting from scratch. Now let us talk about video content, which is where AI is making perhaps the most dramatic impact. Video has traditionally been the most resource-intensive content format. You needed cameras, lighting, microphones, editing software, and significant technical skills. AI is democratizing video creation in several ways. First, there are AI video generation tools. Platforms like Runway, Pika, and Kling can generate short video clips from text descriptions. You type a prompt describing the scene you want, and the AI creates a video. These tools are improving rapidly. While the results are not yet at the level of professional cinematography, they are more than sufficient for social media content, explainer videos, and marketing materials. A 15-second product showcase video that would have required a film crew can now be generated in minutes. Second, there are AI avatar and presenter tools. Platforms like HeyGen and Synthesia let you create videos with a virtual presenter speaking your script. You type the text, choose an avatar, and the AI generates a video of a realistic human presenter speaking your words with natural facial expressions and lip synchronization. This is revolutionary for faceless channels, educational content, and corporate communications. You can create a training video in 12 languages without ever appearing on camera or hiring voice actors. Third, there are AI editing tools that automate the tedious parts of video production. Tools like Descript let you edit video by editing text, since it transcribes your video and lets you cut words, remove filler words, and rearrange content by manipulating the transcript. Adobe Premiere Pro has integrated AI features that can automatically reframe videos for different aspect ratios, enhance audio quality, and generate captions. CapCut offers AI-powered features for adding subtitles, removing backgrounds, and applying effects with a single click. Fourth, there are AI tools for creating faceless YouTube and social media content. You can use AI to write the script, generate a voiceover using text-to-speech, create visuals using image generation or stock footage, add music, and assemble everything into a finished video. Tools like Pictory and InVideo can take a blog post or article and automatically convert it into a video with relevant visuals, captions, and narration. This means a single piece of written content can be repurposed into a video with almost no additional effort. Let me walk you through a complete faceless video workflow. You start with an AI to research and write a script on your chosen topic. Then you use a text-to-speech tool to generate a professional voiceover. Next, you use an AI image generator to create visuals for each section of the script, or you source relevant stock footage. You use a video editing tool to combine the voiceover and visuals, adding transitions, text overlays, and background music. Finally, you use AI to generate an optimized title, description, and tags for your video. The entire process, from concept to published video, can take as little as 2 hours for a 10-minute video. Audio content and podcasting have also been transformed by AI. Tools like Adobe Podcast Enhance can take a recording made on a basic microphone in a noisy room and make it sound like it was recorded in a professional studio. AI can automatically remove background noise, balance audio levels, and enhance vocal clarity. For podcast production, AI can generate show notes, create chapter markers, produce transcripts, and even suggest social media clips to promote the episode. AI voice cloning technology has reached a remarkable level of quality. Platforms like 11 Labs can create a synthetic voice that sounds indistinguishable from a real human. You can clone your own voice in minutes, then use it to generate narration for any text. This means you can produce podcast episodes or video voiceovers without actually recording anything. You just type the script and the AI speaks it in your voice. This is particularly powerful for creating content in multiple languages, since the same voice can be made to speak dozens of languages fluently. Visual design and graphics are another area where AI has dramatically lowered the barrier to entry. Canva has integrated AI features that let you generate images, remove backgrounds, resize designs for different platforms, and even create entire presentations from a text prompt. Adobe Firefly brings AI generation directly into Photoshop and Illustrator. Midjourney and Stable Diffusion create stunning images from text descriptions. These tools mean that anyone can create professional graphics without years of design training. For social media content specifically, AI enables a level of volume and consistency that was previously impossible. You can use AI to generate 30 days of social media posts in a single afternoon. Tools like Buffer and Hootsuite have integrated AI that can suggest post ideas, write captions, recommend hashtags, and determine the optimal posting times based on your audience analytics. You can maintain an active presence on multiple platforms without spending hours every day on content creation. Content repurposing is where AI delivers perhaps the highest return on investment. Take a single piece of content, like a YouTube video, and use AI to transform it into multiple formats. The video transcript can become a blog post. Key quotes can become social media graphics. The main points can become a newsletter. Short clips can become Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. The audio can become a podcast episode. AI can handle all of these transformations, turning one piece of content into 7 or 8 different formats with minimal additional effort. Let me give you some concrete numbers to illustrate the impact. A solo content creator using AI tools can realistically produce the following in a single week: 5 blog posts of 1,000 words each, 3 YouTube videos of 10 minutes each, 20 social media posts across 3 platforms, 1 newsletter, and 1 podcast episode. Without AI, this volume would require a team of 3 to 5 people working full-time. With AI, one person can handle it all, spending most of their time on strategy, editing, and audience engagement rather than raw production. There are important quality considerations to discuss. AI-generated content can be generic and soulless if you are not careful. The key is to inject your unique perspective, voice, and expertise into everything AI helps you create. Use AI for the heavy lifting of drafting and research, but always add your personal insights, stories, and opinions. Readers and viewers can tell when content is purely AI-generated, and they tend to find it less engaging. The best approach is a hybrid where AI handles the volume and you handle the value. Another consideration is originality and plagiarism. AI models are trained on existing content, and sometimes they produce output that is uncomfortably close to existing work. Always review AI-generated content for originality. Tools like Copyscape and Originality.ai can check whether AI output is too similar to existing published content. For academic or professional publishing, be transparent about AI assistance. Many publications now require disclosure of AI use. SEO and content optimization is an area where AI excels. Tools like Surfer SEO and ClearScope analyze top-ranking content for any keyword and tell you exactly what your content needs to include to rank well. They identify relevant terms, suggested word counts, heading structure, and content gaps. AI can then help you incorporate these elements naturally into your writing. This data-driven approach to content creation consistently outperforms intuition-based writing for search engine rankings. Let us talk about the business side of AI content creation. If you are creating content for a business, the goal is usually to attract and convert customers. AI can help at every stage of the content marketing funnel. At the top of the funnel, AI helps you produce a high volume of awareness content that brings people to your website or channel. In the middle, AI helps create educational content that builds trust and authority. At the bottom, AI helps write persuasive sales copy, email sequences, and landing page content that converts readers into customers. For freelance content creators, AI opens up new service offerings. You can offer AI-powered content packages to clients, delivering more content at competitive prices. You can offer content repurposing services, taking a client's existing content and multiplying it across formats and platforms. You can offer rapid content production for time-sensitive campaigns. The key is to price based on value and results, not hours worked, since AI lets you deliver more value in less time. Let me address some common mistakes people make with AI content creation. First, relying too heavily on AI without adding human value. This produces mediocre content that does not stand out. Second, not fact-checking AI output. AI can confidently state incorrect information, so always verify facts, especially statistics and specific claims. Third, ignoring your brand voice. AI tends toward a generic, neutral tone. You need to train it on your voice and style, and revise its output to match. Fourth, publishing without editing. AI output always needs a human edit pass for clarity, flow, and accuracy. For those just starting out, here is my recommendation. Pick one content format that matters most to you, whether that is blog posts, videos, social media, or podcasts. Learn one or two AI tools that support that format deeply. Build a repeatable workflow that combines AI assistance with your personal touch. Once you have that workflow running smoothly, expand to additional formats. Do not try to use every AI tool at once. Master one area, then expand. Looking at the broader landscape, we are seeing the emergence of AI-native content platforms. These are tools built from the ground up around AI capabilities, rather than AI features bolted onto traditional tools. They offer more integrated, seamless experiences. Keep an eye on this space, as the tools will continue to improve rapidly over the coming months and years. Let me summarize what we have covered. AI transforms content creation by reducing the time and skill required for writing, video, audio, and design. The key is using AI as a collaborator throughout the creative process, not as a replacement for human creativity. Written content benefits from AI-assisted research, outlining, drafting, and optimization. Video content is being democratized by AI generation, avatar tools, and automated editing. Audio content benefits from AI enhancement and voice technology. Visual design is accessible to everyone through AI image generation and design tools. Content repurposing multiplies the value of every piece of content you create. The most successful creators use AI for volume and efficiency while adding their unique human value through perspective, expertise, and personality. In the next lesson, we will take everything we have learned about AI capabilities and apply it directly to business and monetization. We will explore how to use AI to start and grow businesses, how to monetize AI skills, and how to create income streams using the tools and techniques we have been building throughout this course. The content creation skills you learn today will be a foundation for several of the business models we discuss. For now, I encourage you to pick one piece of content you have been meaning to create and use an AI tool to help you produce it. You will be amazed at how much faster and easier the process becomes.